Hello, delegates. Welcome to Introduction to Model United Nations. In this video, we will present you some frequently used motions and the basic process of a Model UN conference. Let's get started. Lesson 1. Opening.
Welcome to the 2014 Taipei Model United Nations Conference. My name is Valerie Ho. I'm the chair of this committee alongside with my rapporteur, Cindy Tsai. The floor is officially open. The chair would like to make a roll call in alphabetical order. When the chair calls upon your country's name, please raise your placard and respond present or present and voting. As a reminder, delegates who respond present and voting cannot abstain from any substantive votes and the voting procedure.
Australia.
Australia is present.
Australia is present. Brazil.
Honorable Chair, distinguished delegate, Brazil is present and voting.
Brazil is present and voting. Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is absent. Canada.
Canada is present.
Canada is present.
Lesson 2. Setting agenda.
After the roll call, now we will move on to set the agenda. The topics before this committee are Topic A and Topic B. And the chair now would open a provisional speakers list for countries to make their opening statement. Each speaker's time is set at 90 seconds. Those who wish to be put on the list, please raise your placard. Brazil, you may have the floor. The chair will encourage motion to set the topic agenda.
Motion.
Brazil, to what motion do you raise?
Brazil motion for setting the agenda and the order of topic A and the topic B.
This motion is in order. Is there any motion on the floor? Yes, Australia.
Honorable Chair, Australia want to set the agenda as Topic B and then Topic A.
This motion is in order. There are two motions on the floor. One is raised by Brazil to set the Topic A as the priority. For those who in favor of this motion, please raise your placard. Thank you, delegate. Those opposed? This motion clearly passes.
Lesson 3. Setting speakers' time.
Now, the chair will automatically open the general speakers list. The chair will encourage delegates to raise a motion to set each speaker's time.
Motion.
Yes, Canada.
Canada would like to set the speaker's time to 1 minute.
This motion is in order. For those who in favor of this motion, please raise your placard. This motion clearly passes.
Lesson 4. Moderated caucus.
Before we move to next speaker, is there any other motion on the floor?
Motion.
Yes, Canada.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Canada would like to move to a 20 minutes moderated caucus on the purpose of discussing further details for Topic A, and each speaker's time will be 60 seconds.
Thank you, delegate. There is a motion raised by Canada. The purpose is to discuss Topic A, and the total time will be 20 minutes. For each speaker is 60 seconds. For those who in favor of this motion, please raise your placard high and firm.
Lesson 5. Suspension of the meeting.
Motion.
Yes, Australia.
Motion for the suspension of the meeting for 30 minutes.
This motion is in order. There is a motion raised by Australia to suspend the meeting for 30 minutes. For those who in favor of this motion, please raise your placard. Thank you, delegate. This motion passes.
During suspension, delegates may leave their seats and discuss on the issues with others. Usually, delegates would work on the working papers in this period.
Delegates, please have your seats. We are now back to general speakers list.
Lesson 6. Consideration of draft resolution.
Now the dais has received two working papers, which are working paper A and working paper B. They are now coded as draft resolution A and draft resolution B. Is there any motion on the floor? The chair recognizes the delegate from Brazil.
Brazil motion for consideration of draft resolution A.
The Brazil raises a motion to introduce the draft resolution A. Any second?
Second.
Lesson 7. Closure of debate.
Motion. Yes, Australia.
Motion for the closure of debate.
There is a motion for closure of debate. Are there any second?
Second.
This is in order. Now the chair seeks at least two delegates who depose it to explain their concern. Canada, Brazil. Canada, you may have the floor.
Thank you, Chair. Canada believes that all delegates haven't had enough time to discuss more potential solutions for the topic. Therefore, Canada is against for the closure of debate.
Thank you, delegate. Now the next will be Brazil.
Technical against.
Thank you, delegate. Right now we move to the voting procedure. It requires 2/3 majority to pass, and this is a procedural voting. Therefore, every country must vote. Now, those who are in favor of this motion, please raise your placard. Thank you, delegate. Those opposed? Thank you. This motion clearly passes.
Lesson 8. Voting procedure.
Right now, the chair will announce some notification before we enter the voting procedure. During this session, the conference room will be sealed. Delegates may leave the conference room but cannot re-enter and vote. And those who has voted present and voted cannot vote abstain in the substantial voting. Now we are going to vote on all amendments and draft resolutions on the floor. For those in favor of draft resolution A, please raise your placard. Those opposed? Seeing none, this draft resolution passes to be resolution A. Is there any motion on the floor?
Motion.
Yes, Brazil.
Brazil motion for adjournment of the meeting until next year.
This is in order. There is a motion raised by Brazil for adjournment of the meeting. The motion is not debatable. Any second?
Second.
Thank you, delegate. The motion needs a majority vote for passage, and those who are for this motion, please raise your placard. Thank you, delegate. And those who are against, please raise your placard. Since we have 3-0, the motion is clearly passed. See you at 2015 TMON.